Guys, it's day number 118 of my 365-day Jimmy Ice Bath Challenge. Every single day here in the year 2022, I have been going live on Instagram at 5 p.m. Eastern Time to go into an ice bath. And I have been pretty much getting into an ice bath at home every single day. I have this ice bath machine called the Morozko Forge, and I've been getting into the Morozko Forge every single day pretty much the entire year. And so today is the first time I am not going to get into the Morozko Forge because Jimmy's not home. Jimmy is in a faraway land. No, I'm in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. So I'm hanging out in this nice, beautiful, what would you call this? Villa, I think is what they call it. So it's got like the refrigerator, it's got a little cooking area, it's got a nice couch and all the everything. I got a nice balcony out here, you guys, that I can come out here and sunbathe, plenty of area. And of course in the background you can see some of the mountains. Nice mountains. One of my followers of my ice baths actually bought this for me. I was telling all you guys the other day that I was going out of town to get away for a week. And I said, maybe like the Gatlinburg area. And she said, oh, I can get you a nice facility there if you don't have accommodations yet. So I was like, yeah. So she hooked me up. And then there's a little bedroom, nice queen size bed. I've already taken a nap in there today. And then the bathroom, which does have a washer and dryer. I thought that was cool. The bathroom is where I have the ice bath ready to go. So there's water in there. I put water in there as soon as I arrived today, you guys. I put water into the bathtub. Check it out. It's actually a jacuzzi as well. There's a button you can push. There it is. So it can jacuzzi-ize the water. So I've never done a jacuzzi ice bath before. This could be kind of fun, actually. All right, so there's no ice in there. But what I did do is I brought from home, the Morozko Forge makes its own ice. So look what I did, you guys. I have some of the chunks of ice from my Morozko Forge. I actually put in my cooler. It helped keep all the food that I brought for the trip cold on the way here. And so I'm like, okay, I got this Morozko Forge ice. Let's just put it in the water. So I'm going to sit down with you guys and I'm going to start chunking ice into the water. These are big old chunks of ice. These are the actual chunks of ice that were in my Morozko Forge. And I mean, they're humongous. I can't imagine it's going to get anywhere close to 32 degrees Fahrenheit. But it's going to be cold. I have a feeling I overfilled it too, so when I get in, you might see the water overspill. But that makes it fun, right? All right, so I'm going to keep putting ice in there. And yes, those of you who came in late, I am sitting in a bathroom. Yes, I am actually gone on vacation, but I'm dedicated to these ice baths no matter what. And plus, I want to show you how you can do this when you travel. So I've got a pretty typical bathtub that you would find in a hotel room. In this case, it's a villa. And yeah, you can do this. This is not impossible even on the road. And look at it, even if I didn't have the bathtub, which is a very small bathtub, I'm very dubious that my body's going to fit in there. So it's hit or miss whether this is actually going to work today. You get to stick around and find out. So. All right. But we're going to give it a go. Worst case scenario is I was going to do the shower head and just have cold water hit me. But that would be boring for Jimmy because Jimmy does very cold. So cold water from a shower is not really that big a deal. But we are putting all the chunks from the Morozko Forge in there. And those of you that came in late, that's a jacuzzi tub. So one button and I can make bubbles happen while I'm doing my ice bath. That could actually probably mimic that. Remember that day that I kicked my feet to move the water? That would mimic some of the effects of that if I did that. All right, I got all the big chunks out, so I need to set you guys down, dump the rest of it in there, and then figure out how I'm going to get in here. I don't have any clock with me because this is not 32 degrees and my whole body is not going under the water. So what I will do the entire time is show you how, with my 6'3" body, I get an ice bath in like a 4-foot tub. And this is even, I'm looking at it now, it's not even as big as my tub at home. It's much smaller, so I'm very concerned I may not get a very nice ice bath out of this. So we will improvise, you guys. All right, let me set you down. I know this is so unconventional today, but hey, that's how I roll. Never a dull moment with Jimmy Moore, I promise you. All right. And yes, if you just came in, I am pointing the camera at a toilet right there. No, I'm pointing it at the water in the bathtub, and I am filling it up with the last remnants of the Morozko Forge ice. All right, so it's got big chunky monkey pieces of ice in there, you guys. Throw this out of here. And so my job is to get in there. But this is not as easy as getting into the Morozko Forge, because the best I'll do is be able to get my feet and my legs into the water. So you guys ready to see this? This is hilarious Instagram live video, so I hope you're entertained. If nothing else, you're entertained. So watch this. All right, guys, here we go. Just get in and get her done. Yeah, it's not even close to cold. I mean, it's cold. Don't get me wrong. Woo! It's cold. And I did overflow the water like I thought I would. I'm going to turn on the jets because this is going to make it fun. How do you do this without having fun, right? Oh, smart. Well, there we go. I got a jacuzzi ice bath. Yeah, baby. You got the horse. Somebody's going to come on this live and go, what the hell is he doing in there? I'm bathing with some ice. I got ice. See, I got a big chunk of ice and I'm just rubbing it all over my body. I missed my Morozko already. Oh, yeah, the ice is cool. Watch it. This is amazing, guys. Woo! Actually, the moving of the water is making it colder. All right, I'm getting cold now because of the ice chunk. Somebody's going to think, is he bathing on camera? Well, kinda, if you're bathing with an ice cube. I bet you've never seen an ice bath jacuzzi before. If I had to guess what the temperature is of the water, it's probably either in the upper 40s, low 50s maybe. This is helping a lot though, giving me the sensation of the cold. Yeah, my hands are starting to get numb like they normally do in the ice bath, so this is a good sign. Ice bath, Jimmy style. I don't even know how long it's been, but I'll go until these pieces of ice melt. I'm pretty cold, So this is working, these pieces of ice. If you're on the road and you're traveling, get you some ice from an ice machine and then just start rubbing it against your skin. I can feel my skin actually getting pretty numb, so that's good. The only thing I'm not getting from this is the submersion under the water, just because it's a small tub and I'm a big boy. So, but I am in here. It's not my whole body. Probably about another minute or so and I'll be done. I am cold if that helps. The jacuzzi is hilarious though. And yes, those of you coming in late, Jimmy Moore's taking a bath in front of you with a piece of ice. Not to bathe, but to get cold. And yes, that is bubbles in there. That's not me farting, that is actually a jacuzzi running. Ooh, I can feel the backside of my back. Woo, nice and warm. Woo, nice and chilly. Who says you can't do an ice bath when you travel? Get that crap out of here. It may not look as pretty as the Morozko Forge, but it does the trick. I'm getting the ice directly on my vagus nerve now, you guys. I got a big chunk of ice, rubbing it all over that vagus nerve. So I'm simulating going underneath the water now. I'm probably going to kill my eardrums when I do this, but woo! Yep, I did. Oh, tiny space echoed my voice big time. All right, let me get out of here. All right. Oof, yeah, there's so much water on the ground. I got so much water outside the tub. That was funny. Yes, this was tricky doing the ice bath this way. But I got her done. I got my jersey ready to go, you guys. So we're gonna put the jersey on. I brought my Crocs, and actually there's a nice little place outside this villa here. I have to walk out the door, down some stairs, and into a parking lot. And in the parking lot, there's plenty of place to walk around. So let me buckle up my Crocs here. And those of you who came in late, it is day number 118 of my 365-day Jimmy Ice Bath Challenge. I've been getting into an ice bath at home every single day throughout the year 2022. And today is pretty much the first day that I've traveled outside of my home. And so here we are on vacation, and I'm trying to show you can do this even while you're traveling. So that was an adventure to be in that bathtub. And yes, I'm going to be mopping water for hours apparently. But I'm going to walk out here and talk to you guys. Thanks so much for being here. I'm going to be in Gatlinburg, by the way, for 4 days. So I'll be here through Monday. I check out Monday morning. And then I drive down. It's about 30 or so miles away to Cherokee, North Carolina next. And I'll be there for 3 days next week. Check in Monday and check out Thursday. So nice time to get away. Of course, you guys know I'm also going completely away from all of my work in May. No podcasts. I have one Instagram live next Friday, but it's Dr. Terry Walls. So how do I tell Dr. Terry Walls, no, I can't interview you because I'm gone. So I'll come back to interview her, but that will be the only thing that I do live on camera. So these ice bath videos, the last one will be Saturday that I do live. But I will keep doing the ice bath videos on camera, but I'll upload them after I do them on my camera roll. So you'll still get to see the updates. You'll still get to see me as I travel, because when I go to Cherokee, there will be a different setup. I know there's no bathtub in that one. So I'm going to have to really improvise. But I hope you enjoyed the improvisation here today of getting into that bathtub and getting an ice bath. I think having the big chunks of ice was really nice, that I could like rub it on me like a bar of soap. And yeah, it did the trick. I mean, my fingers, they're still a little bit numb from holding that ice. So that's a good sign that I was getting some of the intensity. The water itself was not really that cold, but I'm used to doing 32 degrees. So a lot of you guys, it would have been really cold. Like I said, about upper 40s, maybe low 50s, but it wasn't much colder than upper 40s. And that's okay. You do the best you can. It's not about some absolute temperature. It's not about some absolute amount of time that you're in there. It's about letting your body be exposed to cold. And I got that. Mission accomplished. It happened today. Is it what I normally get? No. But is it better than doing nothing? Absolutely. So you've got to keep that in mind. Don't let the perfect be the enemy of the good. And no, today was not perfect by my standards. It was hilarious, I'm sure, for you to watch. So I hope you enjoyed the entertainment value of it. But it was good enough, because I'm chilly. I got my head wet. I got to say woo on camera. It felt like an ice bath today. So, all right, let's see who all's here. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. Gert is here. Vicky, Candy, Sharon, Bulletproof, Alexa, Positive Paleo, Mudge, Tammy, Blue Love, Jess. Sharon says 118. Bam! Bam! Yes. Still at it every day, Miss Sharon. Linda's here. Farm wife, nurse life. Linda says nice, talking about my setup. Haley's here. Sharon also likes the villa. See, there's the building the villas are in. It's nice. And then they got this, you go up a hill and there's all these little mini villas. It's really nice. It's so funny because this is a timeshare property. And the follower of mine who purchased this for me, Dawn Marie, she couldn't be here today. Something about her husband had something going on that she had to be at. So I did tell her I would give her a shout out and show everything on camera, so to watch the replay. So hi, Dawn Marie, if you're watching the replay. And yeah, she was very nice to offer this, but because it's a timeshare, when I got here, they were like, so, have you ever been on one of our properties before? And I know what that's code for. If you say no, oh, well, you want to come to our party that we're going to have? And I'm like, I'm not listening to no timeshare presentation. I might be 50, but I'm not stupid. I bought a timeshare in my early 20s with my ex-wife, and we could never get rid of that thing. And finally, about like 5 years ago, we finally got rid of it. We just gave it as a donation to a charitable organization. And I'm glad. So when she was like, oh, come listen to our presentation, I'm like, nope. Nope, not happening. Rousey's here. Kimberly is here. Stone Fit. Dawn, Josh, Virginia. Sharon says, get it, Jimmy, never a dull moment. Is there ever a dull moment? No. No, life's too short to be boring. I like exciting. I like adventure. My friend Kelly tells me I'm not adventurous enough. I was like, Kelly? No. I'm very adventurous. Maybe it's unconventional to her, what her standards of adventure would be. But I do plenty that's adventure, I promise you. Linda says, you're so smart bringing your own ice. Yeah, I was going to go buy bags of ice, Linda, for my food, because I brought a bunch of grass-fed beef, because it's a kitchen area I can cook. And so I brought a bunch of grass-fed beef and other food. And I was like, well, wait a minute. The Morozko Forge has a ton of ice in there. Why don't I just bring some big chunks of that into the cooler and then throw the food on top of that? And it worked fine. And then, of course, I was able to use it in the ice bath I just showed you. Now, tomorrow, when I come on here for day 119, I'm probably going to have to go buy some ice, because that refrigerator in the room does make ice, but it's the little chunks, and those would melt so fast. So I may have to buy some ice tomorrow. I'm not opposed to buying like 3 or 4 bags of ice to try to get it some semblance of cold. As long as it can hold the ice, you know what I'm saying, like having enough ice that I could do what I did today of rubbing it all over me. Now, maybe tomorrow what I do is I don't get into the bathtub full of water, Maybe I turn on the shower and I get that ice and I just do that the whole time while the shower's hitting me. Because pretty much my legs got nothing from the cold therapy other than the coldness that was in the water, which wasn't bad, but it wasn't quite like having ice directly on the skin. So I think I like that idea of having a bag of ice that I could just rub parts all over. Now, it can't be the crushed ice. That would melt too quickly. It would have to be chunky enough ice that I could do that and get that sensation of the coolness. So, see, I'm learning on the go with you guys, showing you how you can do this. Yeah, it might look funny if you're a woman, you're married to a husband, the husband's like, honey, what are you doing with that ice? Oh, I'm bathing with it. Okay, honey, let me know if you need help. Rousey says, there's a first time for everything. Jacuzzi ice bath. Yes. When I got in there and I saw the jacuzzi feature on the bathtub, I was like, no way. That was hilarious. I could not believe it, but I turned on that jacuzzi while I was in there. So those of you that came in late, go back and watch it again, because I had a jacuzzi ice bath today. That was fun. Carnivore Runner's here. Denise is here. Adnan, Oscar, Carrie, Jules. Rousey says life is much easier if you can just wing it. Hey, wing it is what I did today. Like I said, I got a lot to mop up. When I go back upstairs, I have a lot of water to mop up. There's water all over the floor. But what do I care? I'm by myself. I don't have anybody here to worry about or to bitch at me or nothing. So Jimmy on vacation, so Jimmy's gonna take it easy. Linda says, fire emoji, hearts, laughing. That worked well. Yes. See, it went better in my head than it did in execution. Find My Wellness is here. Coffee Valley is here. Sharon has a bunch of emojis to encourage me. Thank you for that. Pamela's here. Sean Wells is here. Sean knows a thing or two about cold therapy. Sean has done cold showers and ice baths himself. So Sean, if you're still here, I have gotten into a cold ice bath for 118 days in a row. And I have the Morozko Forge at home, but I'm currently traveling, so I did a makeshift ice bath with a bathtub at this place I'm staying. So you do what you got to do, right? Rousey says, chest and face are important, or location of my important receptors. Excellent. Yeah, that's where I was rubbing that ice. Just when you saw me, I was rubbing it all over the chest, the shoulder, neck, especially that vagus nerve on the back part of the head, and then across my face. I got the numbing of it being cold, so definitely did the trick. And plus I'm out here with this really strong sun just bearing down on me, so I'm definitely plenty warm again post ice bath. Tamara's here. Sharon says, scrub a dub dub, Iceman in the tub. Oh, y'all crack me up. Hey, I wear it with a badge of honor. I bet you never seen somebody do an ice bath with a jacuzzi on and rubbing ice on his body like a bar of soap. Now you can say you have. Marcus is here, Nikki's here, Holly, Ann, Kat, Madhu, Sheila's here. See, I don't have a rock in my croc today, Sheila, because I've got the nicer Crocs on. See, those are the much nicer Crocs. The ones I wear at home are my old Crocs that they have a lot of holes in them that let the rocks seep in. Plus, I'm in a parking lot, so I'm not really seeing a lot of external rocks that could sneak into my shoe. But if I get one, I'll say rockin' the Croc, Sheila. Gabby's here. Ketolicious is here. Rousey says, Tennessee is pretty, North Carolina is prettier. Well, I'm going to be in both over the next week. So, yeah. I haven't been to Gatlinburg in a little while. A lot of my friends have said that it's been quite busy in Gatlinburg. So, I don't know how much getting out I'm going to do in it. Obviously, I will a little bit. I'm here. But primarily, I'm going to start working on my new book on cold therapy. So excited about hunkering down and doing that. Kira is here, Tiff, Candace, LW, Sam, Mary, Bonnie, Inish, Amar, Tracy, BDNF guy, Faye, Stacy, Christy, Kathy, Wendy. So thank you all for being here today, you guys. Here on day number 118 of my 365-day Jimmy Ice Bath Challenge. If you came in late, you missed a treat because I'm away on vacation now. I'm going to be gone for the next week. I'm winding down my live schedule. Saturday will be my very last ice bath video on camera live until I return in the month of June. Taking the whole month of May off while I'm writing. I'm not doing any podcasting, any lives other than the one with Dr. Walls that I just told you about next Friday. So get it while you can, watch them while you can. But I will be uploading videos offline, that I do so you can see what's going on, especially when I go to Cherokee. There's one video I want you guys to see. I want to climb Mingo Falls. It's this almost half mile going straight up almost, hike. And at the top of the half mile is this big, beautiful waterfall. So I will show me hiking it. And then once I get up there, you'll get to see this glorious natural wonder. So excited to show you guys that. But thank you so much for being here today, hanging out. If you missed the ice bath itself, go back, rewatch it because Jimmy improvised. And it was hilarious. And jacuzzi ice bath. Who knew? I just invented something today, you guys. A jacuzzi ice bath. As always, if you're watching this on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or even here on Instagram, go follow me over on Instagram at Living Low Carb Man, LIVINLOWCARBMAN, and you can join me 5 p.m. Eastern time. That's when I usually go live, except for the month of May. I'm taking off the whole month of May, so I will be uploading those, but you will not see me live during the month of May. All right, guys, let me get out of here for now. Gabby says I have to see it. Yes, go back and watch, Gabby. I promise you, it's gonna make your day because it's funny as hell. But let me get out of here for now. I'm gonna get out of the wet clothes. I got mopping up of water to do, so wish me luck. I've got all that water. Those of you who came in late, Sally, you just came in late, girl. I did an ice bath in a bathtub on this vacation I'm on, and I got water all over the floor, so I've got to go mop up and probably do laundry right away because I'm going to have to use all my towels to mop up all that water. So go back and watch it, and I'll be back again tomorrow, you guys. So until next time, we'll see you then. Bye, guys.